और इन सारे फंक्शंस पे रिसर्च पेपर्स हैं, यानी कि ऑल दीज एक्टिवेशन फंक्शंस केम आउट ऑफ द रिजल्ट ऑफ इंटेंस रिसर्च. देयर आर रिसर्च पेपर्स ऑन दीज फंक्शंस. हर फंक्शन के ऊपर 10-10 पेज का रिसर्च पेपर है जहां पे उन्होंने बताने की कोशिश करी है कि ये फंक्शन क्यों यूज करना चाहिए. So it's like heavy stuff, right? But we don't have to enter into research. I will not talk about all those research papers. I will simply give you a guiding principle that where to use which function. Like the way we did yesterday. I told you where to use sigmoid. We will use sigmoid wherever we wanted to compute the probability of occurrence of something on a condition some inputs are given to us. And make sure that the probability of occurrence has to be a Bernoulli probability. It cannot be anything else. यानी कि अगर आपके सामने कभी भी ऐसी स्थिति आ जाए जहां पे आपके पास इवेंट्स, पॉसिबल इवेंट्स दो ही हैं
तो हो गया,
और दो में से आपको किसी एक की प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी है, तो भाई साहब आप ये मान के चलिए कि आपका जो न्यूरॉन होगा उसके अंदर जो एक्टिवेशन फंक्शन होगा that will be a sigmoid activation function. Whenever you wanted to compute the probability of occurrence of one of the two events, but make sure that the number of events has to be 2, not greater than 2, not less than 2, exactly 2. Then you are damn sure that I have to use sigmoid activation function. It's an unwritten rule of neural nets. We have to use sigmoid there. We have the same scenario. We have to compute the probability of a student getting placed on a condition. The vector of input features of that student is given to us. That is x vector. And that is the conditional probability. And according to Bayes rule, this is posterior probability. यही सेम चीज तो निकाल रहे हैं हम अपने प्रोजेक्ट में.